Guess what, folks? The Roach has merch once again. joshpottermerch.com. joshpottermerch.com is the URL. Buy it up. This one is just such a dream. Shout out to Garrett who designed the logo. I think it's a truly wonderful number. It's beautiful, and I'm so happy it's come to fruition, and it is on sale now. Buy it up. Get it before we get cease and desist or something. Oh boy, how are you? It is I, Josh Potter, back again for another episode of the Josh Potter Show. Oh boy, I can't wait, because coming up, we're going to be in Buffalo, my hometown, Helium Comedy Club, the club I grew up in, and I'm going to be back there for one night only, the eve of Thanksgiving, November 22nd. Get your tickets, please. After that, going to be back here in Los Angeles, Brea Improv, Josh Potter and Friends going down in December at the La Jolla Comedy Store, December 1st through 3rd. Those tickets are on sale. Let's pack it out. And then going to be coming to Tampa Bay for Christmas time, December 22nd and 23rd. Tampa Bay Side Splitters. All the tickets can be found up on my social media. Links in the bio at Josh_Potter on Instagram, at J_Potter on Twitter. Patreon.com/The Josh Potter Show. Doing a Zoom hang this week. Other than that, just Twitch.tv/Josh_Potter. Today, a very special guest. You know her, love her. She is an all-time favorite here in the Roach Motel. It's, of course, Chase O'Donnell, everybody.
Hello.
Yay! From the Inspired and Tired podcast. You see her on the road with Christina B, and maybe even you saw her with me in Seattle.
That's right. Your schedule, you're booked and busy coming up.
I wish it was more.
Booked and busy.
It's about half the weeks left in the year.
Wow.
And I
crazy.
wish it was all the weeks.
Yeah, but, I mean, you need a minute to recover from all these weeks.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Too many minutes to recover. I need more minutes filled, so I go, oh boy, I'm busy.
Can you believe we only have 2 months left of 2023?
It's been a shit year, I'll tell you that. It's been a real piece of shit year.
Well, is it better than 2020? Or is it worse?
We're gonna have to look back on this and look at a large scope someday and see.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know, actually.
It's probably a little better.
It was a little better.
It was probably a little
I mean,
better.
I guess.
We're gradually going up.
Yes, I guess so. I mean, we had a hell of a night recently.
Oh, my God, did we ever?
I mean, I think we should use this portion of the Nice Boy Clock to talk about the ultimate Nice Boy, Nick Simmons, who, of course, he's been on this program.
Nice Boy, Nick Simmons.
Yes, he's been on this program, guest on this show. He is a big fan of ours, which is surreal, considering his dad is one of the most famous people in the history of the world, basically. But yes, Nick Simmons took us to Kiss at the Hollywood Bowl, and boy, oh boy, hell of a time.
Hell of a time.
Look, there we are with Kiss.
There we are.
And
Can you believe that?
I've met Gene now twice, and once without the makeup, and this time with it. And this time he just kind of like gave me that foreboding like nod. It was a real connection. I feel like it was awesome.
Yeah.
He's got his hand on me there.
Josh walked away and he goes, he recognized me.
It was a weird, taking that picture was like nerve-wracking.
We were nervous.
I almost held your hand.
They go.
I was like, I reached down and like grabbed Chase's hand for a second. I'm like, what am I doing?
They ushered us in, and it was just like, okay. And we didn't say anything. We just posed and we walked away.
Yeah.
And
I said thank you to them, but they didn't really.
They didn't.
They
nodded.
They had to take like 600
Yeah,
pictures.
they were.
But if you go to the other post, Nick took us out, onto the freaking stage of the Hollywood Bowl. I mean, that for a performer is something kind of crazy, right? I mean, walking out there, this is Chase.
Crazy.
Videoing me. Go over one. Oh, there's Chase and I.
Hello. Oh, here I am dancing on the stage. And look, there was audience already out there. We were just like...
Oh, sure. Watch it. It'll pan here.
They were like, who are these people?
Oh, they must be somebody special to be up there. That's what they were thinking.
They were probably so jealous of us.
Oh, the jealousness.
The jealousy of us being on the stage.
It is crazy. If you go back a second there, yeah, see all that? I mean, it's like, that look like Oklahoma City bombing, like if I came across it like right before it was going to happen, there was so much pyro hookup.
Yeah, but I can't see it. I don't even, because where are they
Go
in
back.
this image?
All right, in the beginning, like I'm looking at the stage. All those are like charges where they shoot up flames, I think.
And yeah, you noticed it. I didn't.
Yes, I did. I was like, is a terrorist attack going to happen? But no, it's pyro for the show.
Well, and can we just talk about the fireworks show?
Oh my God, best fireworks show I've ever seen.
I can't see another one in my life.
I normally poo-poo fireworks shows. Like, well, you seen one, you seen them all. A firework is a firework. This one was incredible.
Out of control. It went on for the full song. So it was maybe like a 5-minute fireworks show, but like you thought it was the finale and then it would keep going.
It was one big grand finale, essentially. And then can we say, like, before we went out there, we were sitting up in our seats, but we were like, there was a thought maybe we'd watch the show from behind the stage, which I didn't really want. I wanted to see it all in its glory. But if we were behind the stage, they said once the pyro starts at Beth,
you can't move.
You have to stand still.
Because it was so dangerous.
Yeah, one little like loose flame will light you on. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I know
it was
what you're
that
saying.
scary. And then
there were signs everywhere.
And
like,
the tour manager came
move.
back and like told us this lecture, and he was like, "It'll cost us like $50 million if someone moves. So try not to move."
So just wherever you are, once Beth starts, you're staying put.
Yes.
Okay.
And I was like, "I'm gonna be up in the seats."
And I didn't really. I'm like, okay, they're gonna shoot off some fireworks like they do.
You didn't have any idea of what to expect, is that right?
I did not expect what happened.
You didn't know a Kiss show going in. You've never like seen Detroit Rock City or like.
Me?
Yeah, have you never?
No.
Right.
No.
That's what I figured.
No, I have. You have?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
When?
It's a movie. I don't know. I saw it when it
Detroit
came
Rock
out.
City. I thought was a song.
It is a song also. But I mean, there's always been folklore about Kiss since I was a child.
Well,
obviously.
me too.
Sure, but I'm saying like I at least like looked into it as a fan.
You
of
looked
the
into
genre.
it. I haven't looked into it, but I'm very much aware of Kiss and their makeup. But like, they put on a show. There was a zip line.
Oh yeah.
There was confetti.
Despite the fact that they're elderly men, they still zip line. Paul Stanley looked great. I think his voice sounded good singing, but speaking.
Can you do your impression? Because it's a great impression.
I don't know if I can. He was just like, Los Angeles!
It's like spot on.
We're at the Hollywood Bowl! And I don't know how he keeps that up because I'm having a hard time right now. As a man whose voice is my bread and butter, I don't know. California! And then he told a story. I thought this is always so funny to me. I mean, I hear comics of a huge nature do this too. You know, they're like, remember I was doing that open mic in the back of McGullicuddy's bar or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They tell you those stories.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he goes.
At one point he's like talking about how like they were playing in the back of a record store in Santa Monica, like, and I was like, yeah, but it's been like 50. You've been like super famous for like 50 years. Nobody was like, I was there, Paul. You know what I mean? No one's like, I remember when they were back in that. I mean, this isn't like an indie band. You know what I mean? This isn't like, we're not talking about like
has it really been 50 years?
Yeah, they've been like huge since the 70s.
70. 80,
That's 50
90,
years, right? I mean,
2000.
their first album
50
was
50 years.
Yeah, you did the math just now, right?
Mm-hmm.
And here we are.
I counted on my finger. 73.
Yeah, so it's been exactly, I mean, we're a little over 50 years a little bit by a couple of months.
Wow.
Wow, indeed.
You made a comment. You said their music is as old as if we were like in the 90s and a band was playing like doop-a-doop-bop lemonade.
Me and my lady drinking a glass of lemonade. You know, like one of those songs.
And
like, I'm drinking lemonade with my lady.
That's how old this music is, but it doesn't feel old.
Well, no, of course, but that's what I'm saying. Like in the 90s, we would have been listening to music from the 40s where it's like, bah, 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 the Germans are coming.
Germans are coming.
The Germans are coming. We say heck no.
By the way, there's a note on my phone with everything you said during the
Why?
concert that made me laugh. You were making me laugh the whole time. You're like, this is the best night of my life.
You were writing things down at one point. I did catch you.
Oh, yeah. The whole time. Everything you said. It was
I
a
thought it
note.
was because when you get high, you like to write things down.
Well,
That's okay. I mean, it's not a shameful thing.
That's where all the jokes come.
Exactly. So I thought you were writing jokes. I didn't think you were writing down what I was
I was
saying.
writing down what you were saying because it was so funny. I wanted to remember it.
What did I say?
Well,
Do you not want to share? Is it secret? Do you not want to share?
well,
I thought you brought that up because
No, I didn't. I don't know.
I smoked a joint at the Kiss concert, by the way. Like, we're up in the stands, so who cares? But, like, the Hollywood Bowl is, like, in the woods, so I was a little nervous about, like, people being like, hey, you're going to start a forest fire or something. So I smoked it to myself. No one in my row wanted to smoke. Chase had already smoked herself out.
No, I hadn't.
We smoked a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
So you were like, I'm you were like,
I thought
I'm
it was
good.
a gummy. Okay.
Well, yeah, and you had the gummy. So you're like, I'm good. I don't want to smoke. So I had just like a little joint.
That's
so
if
I'm
you got to
like,
do it at a Kiss concert.
what's that? The gummy?
Take a gummy.
Well, yeah, duh. I did that too.
Yeah.
So I smoking the joint, and there's like an older guy next to me. I call him. I wanted to say middle-aged guy, but I'm a middle-aged guy.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I'm 37.
You're
I'm a
not
middle-aged guy.
middle-aged. I
He
would
was
say
a little
50
older. I'd say
is-
he was like 55.
Okay, that's middle-aged.
Well, we're hiking up the middle age.
Please
55
don't
is.
say you're middle-aged.
We are, dear.
We?
Well, me maybe.
Oh, God. Am I
I don't think you're
middle-aged?
middle-aged at all, no.
Okay.
We're
You're
getting
not
close.
I would
middle-aged.
say Josh is middle-aged.
We're getting close.
You're not middle-aged.
Anyway, this guy I
say
would
upper
say is a little
middle.
higher than middle age. That's all. He was in his 50s. And so I just go to pass him the joint. He goes, oh, no. I'm like, all right, man. And so I'm smoking this joint. And the guy goes, does that mess you up? Or he is like, doesn't that mess you up? And I'm like, what am I, 7? I said to the guy, I go, I'm not a 7-year-old. It's a one
7?
joint.
It's pretty young to be smoking a joint.
That's my point. It's like, is it going to mess me up? Like, I'm not a child. I can smoke a fucking joint. I was offended.
At one point, they kissed,
They kissed.
and I said, "Oh, is kissing their thing?" And you said,
kissed?
you said,
Who
"Oh yeah,
kissed?
kissing is their thing."
Who kissed?
Yeah.
They kissed. The two bandmates.
Oh, yeah. And I go, that's where they get
That's
the
where
name.
they get the name. I said, "Oh, is that right?"
Yeah.
Another line.
I go,
I
yeah,
think
that's where
one
they
of
get,
them.
that's where it's from right there.
Is this considered rock and roll? Was another.
What thing that you asked me?
Yeah.
She did. She goes, so this
Rock
is
and
rock
roll.
and roll. And I go,
Well, because some could say metal.
not for this. This is
Rock
rock
and
and
roll.
roll. I mean, this is like that's funny that you just distinguish it differently.
So I guess I wrote down some things I said too.
Yeah.
You guys could almost reenact this out.
You said, "I'm going to forget I did this in 4 weeks. I'm going to be sitting alone in my room and go, my life is hell."
Oh,
thought
no.
that was
I don't know if we needed to write that one
Well,
down.
I thought that was so funny. You were like, this
check
is
in at
such
the
a
end of the
great
month,
night.
guys.
Because we forget as human beings, we do really cool stuff, and then we forget, and we have to remember our
Well, that's what I
memories.
said to you too. I go, we wouldn't even be doing this if it wasn't for comedy.
Stand-up.
Yeah.
I think I said that to you too.
Yeah.
We both said that to each
Mhm,
other.
To each other. Isn't that nice?
Yeah, we said, wow, look at that. Comedy
It was
led
a
us
real-
to this Kiss concert.
Yes. It was a real lesson in gratitude.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how many people get to go like on stage at the Hollywood Bowl?
No, I mean, not many.
No, I thought I'm like, am I like an astronaut?
I have quite a few friends who have been on stage of the Hollywood Bowl doing like Mamma Mia and like the musicals they do.
Doesn't count.
Okay, it doesn't count. Good.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. No, that's a big thing. I mean, but to be like, it's Kiss's last time there.
Yeah.
It's like blah, blah, blah. It was amazing.
It was amazing.
So thank you to Nick.
Thank you, Nick. Oh my gosh.
Best night ever. I mean, I'm
Best
still
night ever.
I'm still like riding a high. I'm in a glow. But
Me
let's
too.
talk about sports because, well, here on this show, football is no longer a topic. We don't talk about football anymore.
Oh,
because
since when?
I hate football right now.
Oh my God.
Football is the worst.
I suddenly love football.
What? Is it because
What?
Travis Kelce?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, like we said, I love watching Taylor watch football.
Yes, she wants a camera on. Now the Bills just played the Bengals and lost, so football's dead to me.
What?
And on that game, they showed Damar Hamlin because he was returning to the stadium he basically died at. again for the first time. He was not playing. He was inactive.
I remember that.
But he's over on the sidelines in his hoodie. They showed DeMar Hamlin as if it was Taylor Swift the whole game. They're like, and there's DeMar Hamlin. Remember, he almost died last year on the field. So it was like an obnoxious game for many reasons. Then the Bills lost, so football is dead to me.
Really?
Dead. I hate football. Fuck you, football.
Wow.
We'll also check back in on that.
Okay, we'll check back in on that one. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll be staring at the ceiling in my room. I'll hate my life, and I'll be like, football's pretty cool, actually.
Literally, in Seattle,
All it
you
takes
were
is
like
one win.
watching every single game at the same time.
Oh, yeah, I'm going to watch all of the games, but I'm going to hate it now as opposed to love it. That's where I was at yesterday. Me and Todd went to a bar. We went to a bar at like 1 o'clock, watched the afternoon slate, and then the Bills game was at night. Todd and I lost every bet. I got one bet, okay, but it didn't matter. We lost every bet, and then we go into the Bills game, lost every bet, and the Bills lost.
You just need to stop betting wrong.
You're telling me, sister.
Yeah.
But here,
Because if you were making money, I bet you'd be happy about it.
Oh yeah, we would be. Well, first up,
Okay.
we have the World Series just wrapped up, and I'll tell you this, I didn't watch one fucking second of this World Series. I mean, it was like, did it even happen?
Oh my God, literally didn't even know it happened.
Exactly. I'll tell you what, I love me some baseball. I basically didn't know it happened either. I was like, when the Rangers won, I thought they were on like game 3.
Wow.
What the fuck's going on?
Same.
Anyhow, same. The World Series did in fact happen. Arizona Diamondbacks versus Texas Rangers. The Rangers pulled it out. But here we have a little like, let's see this little video that was sent in. Was this sent in or did I find this? I found this.
Oh.
I found this.
Okay.
I did.
Okay. Do I need context?
Nope. Let's just watch.
Could history repeat itself? Not the 9/11 part. In 2023.
So on the screen, I can't see it from here, but there is a graphic that says, because the last time the Arizona Diamondbacks were in the World Series was right after 9/11, 2001. It was famously George Bush throughout the first pitch. And he actually came, because he used to own the Texas Rangers, he came to do it again. So the man is talking about the last time, that the Diamondbacks were in the World Series. He goes, hopefully history will repeat itself. Not the 9/11 part. As if he had to reiterate that he would not like a terrorist attack to occur again on the United States. As if anyone would be like, he's talking about 9/11.
right?
Yeah. Oh, he wants history to repeat itself. This guy's an ISIS.
Right. It's a little bizarre he clarified that.
Yeah, let's hear it again.
Oh, okay.
What do you say?
Yeah, let's hear that one again.
Now that you know.
Okay.
Even more.
Could history repeat itself? Not the 9/11 part. In 2023.
Yeah, that is funny.
Yeah, we'd not like the 9/11 part to happen again there, pal. You're spot on with your analysis.
I think is it the caption saying one of the wildest statements you could possibly think of saying live on the air?
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
is
like
pretty wild.
Yep.
as if we needed to hear him go, not the 9/11 part. I don't want that to happen again.
Well, I mean, it's timely. There's a lot going on in the world.
Yes, it is timely.
Yeah.
We don't need another one of those. That's for sure.
So it looks like the Yankees also haven't won since 2001.
I don't believe they have, no. No, they have not, actually. Good call. Maybe we do need another 9/11 to come along for the Yankees to inspire them,
Well, it
I'll
might
put a
happen.
boot in your ass. It's the American way.
Way.
Hey,
Hey,
Uncle Sam, be booty
booty
at the top of your
game.
list.
That's your guys' next concert.
Toby Keith,
Oh, yeah.
don't you fucking tempt me. I'll go to a Toby Keith concert. I'll drink from a red Solo cup.
Oh, is that him?
Yeah.
I'll drink it.
Yep,
I love to party.
sure do.
I can't go to another concert ever again.
What?
I went to Taylor Swift and Kiss on stage. Like, I can't top these.
Yeah, no, I mean, Taylor Swift. This one didn't cost you $6 trillion, so got a little closer.
That's true. But I can't. That's it.
Okay.
I'll never go to
Well,
another concert.
maybe Toby Keith will change your mind.
I don't think so.
Let's have a
If
party.
they got the original High School Musical cast together to sing their parts.
I would go to that.
Okay, I figured.
I would go to that. That's
That
been
makes sense.
actually there is a tour of High School Musical called Bop to the Top, and I have been looking into it, so I take that back.
Okay.
I'd go to that.
I would love for you to go to another concert.
Bop 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 to the top.
Jeff Skinner of the Buffalo Sabres When he scores a goal, they play the High School Music. I sent you a video.
Oh.
Every time he scores a goal.
It was like, I'm soaring.
I don't know which one it is. I've never
Flying.
watched High
That's
School
the
Musical,
one.
but it is.
You haven't?
No, I've never seen it.
I feel like you'd really like it. I'm not.
I'll
even
watch it
messing
only with you.
I actually think you'd really like it. Do you like Grease?
I sure do.
Yeah.
But it's kind of a thing where it's like, if I didn't see it when I was a little kid, would I still like it? Like,
I
if
don't
I
know.
saw Grease now, I'd be like,
I haven't
hell are they
seen
doing?
High School Musical since high school, so
right.
maybe not.
Like, I saw Grease as a child, and so obviously it has
The nostalgia.
the nostalgia. But now if I watch it, I'm like, hand jive? What the hell are they doing?
Right.
Skee-bop,
Lemonade.
ba-doop-a-doop.
Yeah.
Born to hand jive, baby.
That's good.
Yeah, I can do the hand jive.
Yeah, I'm actually interested what you would think of High School Musical.
Maybe I'll check it out. I'd have to only watch it with you, though. I can't
Okay.
possibly.
I'll watch it
Go
with
to
you.
that
Oh.
concert together.
Yes, we should. Maybe we'll get Zac Efron to get us backstage. I don't know if he's even there.
He's not doing it.
Okay. Didn't figure he would.
Yeah.
But next up we have this was sent to me a trillion times last week, and it was great. It was Chris Broussard. I'm sure you've all heard the tape out there, but if you haven't, this needs no introduction at all. It needs no setup. Here's Chris Broussard talking about James Harden being traded to the Clippers.
Nick,
I
what?
think James.
Is the man retarded?
We shouldn't use that word, but sure.
Developmentally disabled.
Pause. So he says, out of the gate, is the man retarded? I say it like, he sounds like Cosby. He does. Is the man... This is on ESPN. This is in the middle of the day. And
Did
Nick
he
Wright
get
with his
canceled?
stupid hair. No, he didn't. So,
I didn't know what you were going to
Yeah.
say today. I'm
pause it.
His face.
And Nick's like, well, I don't think you should use that. Yeah, this guy.
He raises his right eyebrow right after this.
I don't think you should use that word. And he goes, I mean, developmentally disabled. And then, okay, so he says this. Now, in broadcasting, again, you're trained to move forward, just not even acknowledge what happened. Even Nick Wright throwing him under the bus, being like, I don't think you should say that. That's the new school line of thinking, where if Nick Wright let that slide, then he would be culpable too for some reason. Like, that's the eyes of the public. So he has to come out and get in front of it, be like, I don't think you should use that word. So
Yeah.
now Chris Broussard has to backpedal. Let's hear how he gets out of this.
Okay. Oh, I'm uncomfortable.
Let me apologize for using that word.
Sure.
My first cousin, we just put him to. He died a month or two ago. He was developmentally disabled, so I didn't mean to use that word.
So, let me say I apologize for using that word. Everyone's like, thank God. Thank God he's apologizing. I had my first cousin, he's retarded. He died from being a retard. That's what he basically just said.
Two
That was
two months ago.
Quick left turns.
Yes. Not only does he have his own developmentally disabled cousin, he died. He didn't say he died from being retarded, but he basically
that's
did.
what the takeaway I got.
Yeah. He died from it. So you're like, is Chris Broussard fired? I don't think he is. I think they're like, Chris Broussard's retarded.
He's creepy.
It runs in his family.
I think he's developmentally disabled, so we're going to keep him around. We employ all people of all sorts here at...
This is how a talk show should be.
I agree.
I mean,
And I like how Nick Wright even tried to... He did do the thing where he first he acknowledged hey, I don't stand with that. Then he was like, well, you're right. It is a little bit what you said. I didn't know what word you were going to use, but it's not going to work. Like you said, it's not going to mesh well. Like he's trying to get through it.
Can I ask what they're talking about?
They're talking about James Harden getting traded to the LA Clippers. And they're saying
And they don't
he's like,
want him to?
that's retarded because he's not going to work out in the LA Clippers. It's a poor move in Chris
Because
Broussard's eyes.
the other players are too good. He's gonna get
It's good. There's
just
only
be on
one
the
ball.
bench.
That's an often problem in basketball. There's only one
ball. I've heard that before.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I used a word earlier in the day, retarded, I believe is the word. And what I meant to say was developmentally disabled. I apologize to anybody I offended. Votto coming to the plate one last time as a Cincinnati Red here. Yeah, my cousin's retarded, and so I definitely feel guilt about using that word. He died from being a retard about 2 weeks ago. And
You know, if this was aired in 2009, it wouldn't have even been a...
no, Nick Wright would have been like, you're right, he is.
Yeah,
You know?
because like in
They would have sold shirts.
in the movie The Hangover, like in just movies from not that long ago, it's like just normal to say it, and now it is
Not only that
a
word,
cancelable offense.
a word that I've waxed from my vernacular, the F word, not fuck, the other one.
Oh, good.
I have a long time ago.
Well,
But here's the
good.
thing. We
You
were
used to say that?
all the time. I mean, we
Really?
were throwing that about on the radio, I used to say.
What?
Yeah.
Is
and
that
like
a sports thing?
it could be. You could
Because
make
I
it a
think
sports thing.
in theater it was really offensive to say that.
I think in theater you were a little closer to the subject.
Yes.
So of course they were getting a little.
Not good to say that. Okay.
But like in the early 2000s, it was like on. I mean, if you watch the show Entourage, the first season, they're calling each other that left and right.
Wow.
It's crazy,
It's not.
and it's
times
almost
have
like
changed.
when you watch it, it's like alarming.
Yeah.
You hear it and you're like, oh my God. It like shocks me, which is crazy to think in 2023. There can still be something that like shocks me.
Yeah.
But it's like reversing. It's going back in time. We have footage. I can't believe you've never done marching band.
Me?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, you're all into the band stuff. You
you
played clarinet,
I was in band. I played clarinet. I was third chair.
and you never had to do marching band.
No, no, it
I had to
never
do
was
marching
even
band as
on
a
my
saxophone player.
radar.
I was so bad at the marching part, I couldn't march and play. So I would just march and hope I get the marching right and be silent. I just put the thing and be like,
Yeah. But you'd march with the rhythm.
it was so hard. And they just
Wow.
threw me in there, and like I had to do it like twice a year. You have to wear the stupid
What do you
shit.
mean? You were forced to do it?
Yeah, as a member of the band, you had to do the marching band like on certain occasions.
I guess because I did band in middle school.
Yeah, this was high school.
Yeah, I didn't keep up with.
I
band.
only did it freshman year, and I go, this is for the birds, man. I'm not fucking doing this shit. But imagine you're a tuba player. Now, what I did was I was very strategic when it came to picking my instrument.
Okay.
In fourth grade, I wanted to play saxophone, and I knew it was a very popular instrument. So when I filled out my top 3 instruments, I made sure I did number 1, tuba. I go, they're not giving a 4'4" kid. I can't even lift a tuba, let alone put it to my face and play it properly. So they're going to be like, he can't do that. So I made that my number 1 choice. I go, I want to be a tuba player. Like, sorry, Josh. You can't play tuba. It's too big for you. And I'd be like, oh. The second one I put, second choice, trombone.
Okay.
Because my arm was simply not long enough.
Oh, you couldn't do it.
I couldn't play half the notes.
Okay.
I would have been like, you know? So they were like, well, we can't give him a trombone. This poor kid. We have to give him his third choice, the saxophone, which was many people's first choice, where they go, you pick up a tuba there, Tex. All right? You're big enough to carry a fucking tuba around. So...
What?
That's how I got saxophone.
Oh, you did?
Oh, yeah.
I thought they were going to give you tuba. Okay.
No, they gave me the saxophone, and boy, oh boy, was it fun. But here we have...
wait, can I tell you
yes.
my origin story of clarinet?
Oh, please do.
In 4th grade, we all learned the recorder.
Yes, I did too.
Yep.
I loved the recorder so much. I'd stay up practicing in my room for hours and hours and hours. And I really just wanted to continue with recorder. And unfortunately, they don't have that option. So clarinet was the closest one to a recorder.
It does look like a recorder. I used to play recorder. I could play the Titanic song. My Heart Will Go On.
I know
on
that
the
one.
recorder.
It's never too late to pick it back up.
Recorder was
know.
fun.
I guess I could. I've been thinking about hobbies I could pick up.
Yeah. You need to fill some time.
Just have fun again. Just need a hobby.
I'd come to your recorder concert.
Thank you.
I'd love to hear.
Oh,
Yeah, you can whip it out, play us a ditty here on the show, play the intro
yeah,
music.
maybe next time I'll come with
Yeah,
the
bring
recorder.
it in. Do you have one? Do you have
No,
an old
but
wooden
I can
one?
easily get one.
You have a wooden one?
I can get one.
Can you learn the sports theme song?
Yes. Send me the sheet music. We'll
The
see it.
sheet music.
We're on
Good
it.
golly. All right.
I think it'll come back to me. I'm going to come in next time with the recorder bit.
Well, watch this guy. This guy's
Okay.
a real pro. Remember how I said I was having a difficult time playing and marching? Well, these folks, they're up in the stands, so they don't have to do much marching. But this guy, he's a real multitasker. Check it out. There's no sound to this video, so it's like bum, 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 bum.
Oh my God.
And then right back to playing his song. He didn't miss but one note. I don't even think he
Oh
missed
my
a
God,
note.
he's back.
And he's bopping. Who knows what they're playing here?
What do you think he's saying to him?
Get the fuck away from me, and he's punching him in the face.
No, what do you
guy
think
just
that
goes and
guy
sits down.
said to him?
I don't know how I
I
don't know the context of this whatsoever. It's just such a interesting video. Maybe that guy like fucked his girl and he's walking up to him and he's like, I know, because it's like almost like he almost anticipates a confrontation. Oh, tuba players get it.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Boom, boom, boom. They've got BDE tuba players, don't they?
Oh yeah, you know what? I know a tuba player that played in the Super Bowl.
Whoa, and how do you know him?
He's really cool. I went to high school with him.
Oh, I thought you were saying you because I said BDE. Go, oh, I know a tuba player.
No, nothing like what you're suggesting.
Oh, okay.
But
okay.
he's cool.
He's cool. Yeah, but if anybody knows out there, joshpottershow@gmail.com, send in the context of this if you know the backstory.
I think he was
let's make some
being mean to him. I think he was going, "You're a fat bitch."
To the tuba player?
Yeah.
Fat bitch. That was what you went with? Okay, maybe.
Maybe the F word and maybe the R word.
Maybe. Those are all things that trigger
he
punches.
Said, let's not have a repeat of 9/11. Maybe it was just a reference to all these videos.
And he wanted to have a repeat? He goes, how dare you say that?
I don't know.
We're going to have one. Well, guess what? Today's Josh Potter Show is brought to us by the fine folks at Shopify. Oh, yeah. Whether you sell vintage video games or maybe you make stuff out of cat fur, you need Shopify, my friend. They help you sell everywhere. I mean, the cat lovers in Alaska, the gamers in Europe, make all of your customers happy with international shipping and award-winning customer support. I set up my merch shop, joshpottermerch.com. You might have bought a shirt from it recently. I use Shopify, and if this guy, a real Chris Broussard cousin over here, can make a Shopify, you can do it too, my friend, because it was so simple, so easy, and intuitive that I was able to set up a site lickety-split in one sitting. It was crazy. And Shopify powers, by the way, 10% of all e-commerce in the United States. So they definitely know what they're doing. And boy, oh boy, it was so easy to set up the merch thing. And I'm able to get the merch out to you. And you've been able to use it. God, I love Shopify because it helps me make some money. They accept every type of payment. So American Express holders will love you as well. And Shopify's AI tools make selling a total breeze. And you can use it to help write captivating product descriptions or create your marketing campaigns. It's like having a sales team in the palm of your hand. Sign up for $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/Josh, all lowercase. Go to shopify.com/Josh right now to grow your business no matter what stage of it you are in, my friend. Shopify.com/Josh. Today's Josh Potter Show is also brought to you by NBA 2K Mobile. Oh boy, when you're in the backseat of a car, and I'm in that backseat of a car all the time. I take Ubers everywhere. You know, I don't drive. I have to kill time and I have to distract myself from the annoying conversation that the Uber driver is trying to bestow upon me. Oh my goodness. I was on the way here to the studio playing the NBA 2K mobile app, and it's finally a way to entertain myself in the back of a car, on a plane. It makes things go by with a breeze. TSA line like we were talking about. Oh my God. NBA 2K Mobile. Boom. All of a sudden they're yelling at me right there. Take action with you wherever you go. It's season 6 of NBA 2K Mobile. And with a new look, new features, and gear, there's so much more to explore. Join forces with your friends in crew mode, or you can build your own custom dream team with your favorite NBA players. With some of the most powerful cards yet, get ready to earn theme cards in events and build out your deck. I've become addicted to this to the point where my deck is starting to grow, and I'm like, I just want to get all of the cards. It's very time consuming when you're in like I said, when you're in an Uber or you're on a plane. I've killed hours, my friend, and hours that needed to be killed, frankly. New theme-related attire means that you'll be winning in style, and there are even more customization options for you to take things to the next level. Free to play on mobile, entertain yourself for hours, and climb into the leaderboard to become a basketball legend. Right now, you can download NBA 2K Mobile free on the App Store or Google Play and use my promo code, Josh Potter, all one word, Josh Potter, and you're going to receive a Giannis card, the Jade tier card. Giannis and Antetokounmpo. I never know how to say it, but you know who Giannis is, right? We all know. Milwaukee Bucks MVP. Come on. You're going to get his card just by typing my name in. You don't have to type his name in. It's difficult. Just type my name in, Josh Potter. So download the NBA 2K mobile app free on the App Store or Google Play and use that promo code Josh Potter and receive the Giannis Jade tier card. T-Bone sent something in, and I know that now I meant to do more research on this topic because when you were here, not last time, but maybe 2 times ago, you talked about Dwight Howard. Howard sliding into your DMs with prayer hands. And we were all like, oh, shit, he's trying to get a little chase action.
And then
turns out
allegations were wild.
Yes. But even within those allegations, before that, people were like, let's just say that Dwight Howard isn't interested in chase.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, like chase or the like.
Okay.
Meaning people with vaginas. He's gay, is what I was being told. So I never came on air and talked about that, but evidently it's a rumor that has been long withstanding. And evidently, recently, there has been some allegations where he, sexually assaulted a man? Or
Yes. Do you know the story?
No.
He was interested in sleeping with this man.
As one is.
And he said, can we have a threesome?
With him and another man.
And another man named Kitty. And this man said no. And Dwight and Kitty proceeded to rape.
Oh, my Lord. The other R word.
That's what I was just told.
Interesting.
Because people have been filling me in because I was so proud that Dwight slid into my DMs that they're like, let's not be so thrilled about this chase.
Yes, to promote our shows in Seattle, or our show in Seattle, Chase posted a clip about Dwight Howard, and people were like, hey, Chase.
Like, Chase.
I wouldn't be excited about. No one knows that this is from like months ago.
Chase. Well, some people are like, she did this on purpose, you guys. And I was like, yeah, I did
clickbait.
I did this
Chase.
on purpose because of the timing of all the allegations, as if I knew. But yeah, now I'm very aware of his allegations.
Clickbait Chase, folks. But in this case, an NBA wife evidently is on OnlyFans. This ex-NBA player, Joe Smith, which is like, who the hell's named is Joe Smith? I mean, what did somebody turn on NBA 2K and just leave the stock settings on a make a character? Joe Smith. Anyway, ex-NBA player Joe Smith is not a fan of his wife's latest business venture, absolutely losing it after finding out she has an OnlyFans account. Smith's partner of 5 years, Kisha Chavez, a former adult actress who went by the name Yasmin Pendavis. Let's see, Yasmin. She shared footage of his reaction to discovering her XXX subscription-based profile. If you're going to date a porn star and they do the surprising act of creating pornography, I don't know that you should be as shocked as Joe Smith was.
I think you're right.
In fact, if I'm dating a porn star, I would say, get on out there and get us some money, lady. Spread those cheeks. Ew. Don't we have a shoot coming up here, huh? These cupboards are looking bare. Just finding out you got an OnlyFans page all these years, Smith said in the clip, adding that she should have a conversation with him before hopping on the platform. So do we have this video?
Yeah. Is that really that bad?
No.
Okay.
But that's why it's so alarming that this man is like, wait a minute, you a adult actress and you got an OnlyFans? My man, there are baristas with OnlyFans, so consider yourself lucky here. All right, go ahead.
Okay, let's see.
Here just finding out you got an OnlyFans page. Out of all these years,
After all these years.
You told me before you did it. That's bullshit, yo. That's fucked up, Keith. I'm telling you,
it's fucked up, Keith. I'm telling you, it's fucked up.
Wait, no. But you're not gonna say fuck me or that's fucked up. It's not fucked up.
Record me. What the fuck you doing?
Listen, it's not fucked up, and we're going to. Okay, look. So I have an OnlyFans page, and he's mad because he's just now finding out about it.
Of course, I'm mad I'm just finding out about it.
I'm not doing it with anybody but myself, so why should I have to tell you my choice, my body, my fucking choice?
Your partner, you're supposed to come to me and talk to me.
Joe, I've been talking to you about mad things. I've been asking for solutions to shit. You're not giving me none, so I created one.
That's no solution. Not in my book. That's no
solution.
Solution.
You knew who the fuck I was when you met me.
Before
Before,
we
yeah,
met,
before,
yeah, I
and
knew
I
that.
thought that I would never have to go
Man,
back to
get out of
anything
here.
like
I knew
this
that
again.
beforehand,
But
but not,
unfortunately,
no.
that's not the case
'Cause after
right
that,
now.
after that, everything's supposed to change.
Everything did change.
No. Obviously it hasn't.
No, it had to. I had
Obviously
to do
it
something.
hasn't. You stood out there showing your body. You stood out there doing stuff like this on camera.
You act like that's the only thing that I do. I have mad jobs, but they're not facilitating everything that needs to be done. So I got something extra. OnlyFans be breaking me off. What the fuck?
Come on, Keisha, with that. It don't matter what they
Bad
break
choice
you
of
off.
words.
It's
OnlyFans be breaking me off. Right? I mean, you're having a squabble about OnlyFans here, and he's obviously feeling a little insecure. I don't know if I go, OnlyFans be breaking me off. I mean, I get what she meant, but golly. This is a long fucking fight, I gotta say. Yes, thoughts.
Okay, I have a lot of thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
First being...
So does OnlyFans.
Yeah, here's the thing. Great tactic. Like, I'm sure everyone's now going to her OnlyFans page. She's getting a lot of views.
Ooh.
Right?
You're playing 4D chess over here.
Well, that's a brilliant promotion to her
yes,
OnlyFans.
TMZ showing it.
Mm-hmm. Like, I'm like, I gotta go find out what she's
So are you
doing.
saying this could be a work?
She's masterminding it. Joe is not in on it. Their marriage is not going to last. And she absolutely should have told him that she had an OnlyFans if they're married.
Sure. I wouldn't have cared. Hey, if you're dating me out there, make one.
If you're
see
dating,
how much I give a shit.
Sure. But like,
I'll be
make one.
Sick. Can you buy dinner?
And then you find out through somebody. It's like, wait.
I would have been, yeah.
Why
I'd be
wouldn't
like,
they tell me
I
this?
would buy the content. Why wouldn't you tell me? I'd be a subscriber.
Yeah. Okay. So you would handle it very well.
Yeah. I've dated girls with OnlyFans before.
But you knew about it.
Yes.
I think it's kind of weird that like she didn't tell him if they're in a marriage. Like, I think communication is
well, dare I say
good.
That it seems like she was trying to be like, things aren't going as well as I'd like them to go, and she's trying to do all these different things, and he wasn't paying attention to her. Maybe he wasn't listening
She did it out
enough,
of spite.
and then she did it to be like, well, then look at what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, they're not in a healthy relationship. That was very clear.
It says here, and I don't know why they're throwing so much shade to Joe Smith, but this also is fucked up. It's worth noting that Smith reportedly made $61 million in his career, but has only pocketed around $18 million after taxes and agent fees, among other expenses, since he's opened up about his money problems. That's wild. That's criminal.
She did
really?
say that she found a solution to their problem too, which made me wonder.
Is 18 million not a lot? That's what you're
After
saying?
61 million, it seems
But
like not.
don't we all know taxes take half? What's half of 60?
Half? Do they?
Yeah.
Oh
Taxes
my
take
God! I
half.
fucking hope not. Anyhow,
What's half of 60? I don't know.
30.
It's not that. I mean, he has 18 million.
It's still a lot, yeah, I guess. But once,
He has
more money, more
18
problems, as they say.
million.
What was the solution, Kirsten? I didn't catch that.
No,
part.
she just said I've been
Making money.
talking to you about mad problems and I found a solution. So it made it sound like
money.
Oh.
Money.
And if
She's
she
making money,
is
that's the
the
solution.
mastermind of this and knows this was going to get her more subscribers, and he wasn't on it, then it is a very good
What a work!
bit.
What a
Yeah.
work! That is.
I hope
40
he was
chess.
in on it, but
That'd
I
be
don't
great.
think he
I hope
was.
that's what I can hope for too.
Yeah.
It's a nice little happy ending to the story.
Yeah.
Want to see this alarming footage? Imagine if you're on a plane. We take a lot of airplanes, all of us here. Imagine you see this shit. This guy's smoking a cigarette on a
my
plane. You can mute it. You don't need
gosh.
this sound. Look at this guy just lights up a cigarette on the plane. I think he forgets he's on a plane.
Well, yeah, he seems like he's on drugs.
He's never been, also, he doesn't look like he's ever been on a plane. He's like, I'm just at the bus stop.
Yeah. He doesn't know.
This looks like a guy.
This man's going, excuse me, can a flight attendant get over here?
Have you ever been on the subway where somebody smokes meth?
No.
I have. And he goes, do you care? And I go, not really. I said,
Maybe
he goes,
I
do you want
like
some? And I go, no.
Maybe I don't know what smoking meth looks like.
It's a pipe.
Oh.
And the guy was like, and then he smoked it. And I was like, I accidentally made eye contact with him. And he was like,
You want some?
do you care? And I go, not even a little. And then he was like, do you want some? I go, not even a little.
Do you go, does this mess you up? Like you're the guy at the concert.
Doesn't that mess you up, man? So this guy's just ripping a cig on the plane. Now the guy over there, he can't wait to tell on him. What a bitch.
He can't wait.
Like as if you're in a fuselage.
Well, that would be me. I'd be like, I would be that guy.
Really?
Absolutely.
They're gonna find out.
Oh, like it doesn't need to be me.
Yeah, you're 30,000 feet in the air. I think they've got it. You know what I'm saying? Because this guy's like,
but they're not there yet.
No, you know how a plane works. They're doing the drink cart. They're up in the front. The second a guy lights a cigarette on this thing and it goes through the
we've
fucking...
got someone tapping him on the shoulder.
Yeah, now the person arrives and he's like, look at him. Now I feel terrible here. He goes, oh my God, what did I do? He's banned for life from flying.
Yeah, he got banned
you
for
light
life.
a cigarette in the seats, you're banned for
life.
Hands down. You're never allowed to fly again.
Because it's like someone that just does not follow rules. They don't want not
No,
rule
that's a
followers
federal
on the
offense is to smoke on a plane. It is literally a felony.
It didn't used to
because you're endangering. I don't know how many people are on, how many souls are on board, but you could be like taking that is a crazy. So this woman, he has to get out his ID and everything here. The woman asked for his ID. He is fucked and never flying again.
Oh my God!
One and done for this guy.
How's he gonna get back to his final destination?
I don't know. That's a great point.
Uber.
Hopefully that was on the way home.
Hopefully.
But I did feel bad for him when he put his head in his hands because he
doesn't
clearly was
know.
like, I've been on drugs and woken up on a plane and been like, where the hell? I thought I was in a hospital or something. I had no idea where the hell I was.
Really?
Yeah.
You got through TSA?
Yes. Did I get through TSA?
Okay, well, they scare me. They're
Still?
so intense. Get everything out of your bag. Like
Still?
Yes.
Don't you just know what you got to get out by this point?
Yeah, but their energy is a lot.
They're never nice about it.
They're mean.
Yeah, but it's 6 a.m. They have all these.
They're nice in the
let's just
small
say they have all
airports.
these Chris Broussards, walking through the line, and they, these idiots, they got a fucking water. They're like, I can't take my water bottle full of water. No, what? Didn't you read one of the 17 signs? They're walking through with 10.
Right.
They not only do they have their shoes on, they got extra shoes all of a sudden.
But I don't like when I'm getting yelled at. I know exactly what I'm doing, and I don't like when I'm getting attitude.
See, I feel like
I'm only getting attitude.
I feel like I'm an ally there. I feel like they see me, they go, laptop in the bag. I go, no, I would have taken it. I know better. And they go, thanks for flying the friendly skies.
But okay, so you're comfortable with TSA.
And then,
You're
meanwhile,
on drugs
I'm
through it.
10. Yeah, I'm like,
Okay.
my head isn't even attached to my body.
Okay.
It's the best. And then I get on the plane and I go, and then,
You woke up.
I wouldn't even have known if that guy smoked next to me. I would have been like, it smells like a cigarette. I would have thought it was me at first. I would have woke up like, oh my God, did I light one?
Oh man.
But that
wait,
fucking
no,
narc,
I want to
that
know.
guy, that
You woke
narc
up
was,
on the plane. You didn't know where you were. Is that
no,
the
I'm
end of
just
the
saying,
story?
like, I've been where that guy might have just like, what's kind of scary is that guy like had that moment, but he lit a cigarette just so nonchalantly as if he was at like the bus station.
Yeah.
And
He just was out of it.
then he realized and he was like, oh shit, I just
Did
fucked
that.
myself royally.
Poor thing.
I thought that was a crazy video.
Yeah. That was. I learned a lot about myself through that I would have told on him. I'm so sorry.
That's okay.
I'm going to grow from that and be a better person.
You would have immediately been like, "Da-dong!
Absolutely.
He's smoking.
I'd have been like, I don't appreciate that. Yeah.
You don't appreciate that.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he was putting your life in danger.
I don't know. Just he wasn't following the rules.
Big rules person.
Yeah.
Although I don't think that about you. You break some rules on occasion where I go, wow.
I wear green every St. Patrick's Day.
But do you wear white after Labor Day?
I don't know. Are you supposed to or not supposed to?
That I don't know. I thought you were
Yeah.
going to tell me. Rule
No,
lady.
that one confuses me.
Well, let's see if this lady has been following rules here.
Okay.
Ryan Dunlop sent this one in. It's about a 75-year-old teacher.
Ryan Dunlap, I know him.
Okay. A former teacher in Wisconsin has been sentenced to 10 years in prison for repeatedly sexually assaulting a teenage boy in the basement of a private school.
What?
Usually we find about these, we go, let's see, hot for teacher, and then, but this is the lady. This is the one time a kid was like, no, please.
No.
Don't suck my dick. Please don't suck my dick. 75-year-old Ann Nelson Cock Koch was convicted on 25 separate counts, all relating to months of sexual abuse. In total, the charges include 12 counts of sexual assault of a child, 4 counts of child enticement, 8 counts of exposing intimate parts to a child, and 1 count of intimidating a victim. So she was like, look at my tits, I'm going to fuck you. Isn't this enticing? Only 4 counts. That means that out of the 12, only 4 of them were enticed, because look at this lady. I mean, good golly.
Oh my God!
The smells.
Usually, the teacher stories you bring up, they're like
babes.
in their 30s,
and you go, ooh la la.
This feels very violating.
Jealous of a 12-year-old, but no. In this case, not jealous at all. In fact, alarmed and shocked.
In the basement of a private school. Do we
No,
know?
Mrs. Nelson Koch, please don't suck my penis, please.
Please don't suck my crotch.
Yeah.
Oh no. I wanted to know how she got him to the basement. Hey, come here. I want to show you your grades.
Enticement. Here's my tits. It wasn't that. I'll tell you what. Yeah. A Monroe County judge sentenced her to 10 years in prison, which will be followed by 15 years of supervised release. Well, she's not making it to that. I mean, look at this lady.
She might. She's only going to be 85.
Only 80. What's with you in these high numbers? You're really like only. That's why middle age is 50. Okay. All right.
Got at least 20 years.
The accusations against her started back in April of 2022 when authorities accused her of forcing a 14-year-old student to repeatedly engage in sex during school hours throughout 2016 and 2017.
With her or someone else?
With her, yeah.
Oh, God.
The victim of these crimes is an incredibly brave young man. Yeah, because he fucked this old bag. What a brave young boy to fuck this old bag.
Oh, my God.
Says the assistant DA. He spoke the truth, and the jury heard him loud and clear. We're also grateful to the jury for their dedication in finding the truth. We could not have achieved this outcome without the victim's strength.
Do you think this poor boy is going to get teased forever in school now?
No, because all he has to do is be like, she just needed it so bad, this old lady.
He's going to make jokes out of it.
I would make jokes. The Wisconsin Department of Corrections recommended that she be sentenced to 24 to 32 years in prison. The lead prosecutor on the case argued 100 years in prison. Oh, boy. Well, you know she's not making it out.
She's not making that one. I do know that.
When deciding the sentence, the judge said that Nelson Koch's impact on the victim and his family was a major factor. However, he also said that her purported character was a mitigating factor and that a person with her educational and employment history isn't someone who normally would be in the criminal justice system facing 600 years in prison. Well, I'd say that's true. Is it to the point where this woman gets so senile and old that a switch turned and then she's like, I'm going to fuck the children?
Oh, you think?
Do you think we could be pedophiles locked up in our heads? Oh, no. And when we go senile, it turns and all of a sudden
like,
we're pedophiles?
I'm old enough. Like, fuck it.
Yeah, literally. Yeah. I'm old. I'm so old. This is over. Might as well try to get some 14-year-old dick before I go out. Didn't get it back when I was 14,
Yikes.
So guess I'll get it when I'm 75.
There are so many crazy things that happen at schools.
Yeah. I'd say.
Wait till you see the next story.
Oh, gosh.
I'd say that's true.
Okay, what's
Speaking
the
of
next
which,
one?
let's see.
I teed that up.
Yes, okay. Now this one's fun. Don't read the article here.
Okay.
The title says, Janitor has sex with cafeteria objects. Thank you, Luke Rutz, for sending this in. JoshPottershow@gmail.com. Here's what a hot janitor.
Yeah,
for the
he's
record.
wearing eyeliner.
I pictured like a guy that's really old, looks like that lady that we just saw.
He's attractive.
Yeah, he's like young and he's fucking. He goes, ooh, a cafe. Let's see what cafeteria objects we're having sex with here.
If I wouldn't.
You would like to be a cafeteria object?
I wouldn't swipe right.
I would share eyeliner with him.
But I'd looked at his pictures before swiping
Trying to
left.
you're like, call me Sloppy Joe. Custodial work can get dirty, but one South Jersey school employee performed a series of lewd and harmful acts that weren't part of the job description authorities announced Friday. This poor guy.
Yeah, this is online forever. He's never going to get another janitorial job in his life.
Maybe don't fuck the things in the cafeteria.
Oh, my God.
What a name on this guy. Giovanni Impellizzi. Try and say it.
Giovanni Impellizzi.
A school custodian in Upper Deerfield County Township shared videos. He shared videos of himself performing sexual acts with inanimate objects around Elizabeth Moore School, officials said. He also contaminated food and cafeteria utensils with saliva, urine, feces, and bleach. Well, he avoided using one specific fluid.
What? Oh.
So that was nice of him.
Oh, brother.
Just spit, urine, and feces and bleach. He tried to clean him at the end, it sounds like, with the bleach.
I tuned out. I didn't even hear feces.
You're dissociating.
Oh, my God. Wow.
In Pellizzari, he faces several charges, including second-degree official misconduct. He was placed in Cumberland County Jail pending a detention hearing. The investigation began after a school received multiple anonymous tips about disturbing videos in a group chat on Telegram. So he's just like, let's send this to the fellas. An encrypted text messaging app, officials said. Impellizzeri filmed the videos at work and shared his profession in various posts. He's like, here's me mopping up a kid's puke. Here's me coming in all the kids' silverware.
Was he sharing this on his Instagram or like to the parents?
Nope, this is a group chat on Telegram to his bros.
Never even heard of Telegram.
Yep, that's where people buy drugs, do child pornography things.
Oh, gosh. You know,
Fuck cafeteria
I worry
objects
about...
and then show it to others.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Stick their dick in a Mexican
So how
pizza.
did the principal find this?
Well, after reviewing
Telegram?
Impellizzeri's posts and videos, police found that Impellizzeri performed the following acts on school grounds. We have a list here. Do you want to hear it?
Yeah.
1. Wiping his penis, testicles, and anus with slices of bread and various utensil and items around the school.
And let me guess, serving them to the kids.
I'm sure they had a few.
I don't think he ate it. Just like
wiping his anus, that's heinous. I didn't even mean that to rhyme.
You know bread's crumbling up. He's not getting a full slice through there.
He put his anus, he had little crumbs in there then. Next up, spitting on the bread. Well, this guy has a thing with bread. Spitting on the bread and putting it back in the container to be later served to the school children.
I knew he was going to be serving it to the kids. Oh.
Slop it, Joe. Slop it, Joe. It's like just a fucking lady spitting on it. That would have been a dark Adam Sandler song. Oh, masturbating and urinating on pillows and kitchen bowls. Where's their pillows in the school?
In like the nurses.
That's your first problem, school. Remove the pillows.
Yeah.
He brought his own pillow.
Yeah.
Yeah, pillows. Interesting.
But also the kitchen bowls. So
That
he's
makes
just,
oh my God.
He's just
spraying bleach.
Spraying bleach into a cucumber container that was later served to students. Now that seems like malicious and like that's trying to poison somebody.
Yeah, I'm so...
that seems like he maybe did something with the cucumber and he was trying to
Oh, good call.
that,
Good call.
But they're just like, he was trying to clean the container.
Touché.
You're so right.
Oh no, I got my poop all over that cucumber from putting it into my asshole. I better bleach it so that the kids can eat it.
You don't shove a Hawaiian roll up your ass and then skip out on the cucumber.
No.
Oh my God.
And you know what? They're telling
No, he's
kids,
wiping his ass with the
yeah.
with the Hawaiian roll, but putting the cucumber inside of his ass.
And they're telling all the kids to eat their veggies now,
yes.
which is the real shame.
Lay off the carbs, kids. That's the lesson in all this too, yeah.
Yeah, but don't eat your veggies
Don't
either.
eat the cucumbers.
Yeah, I guess don't.
Oh
Yeah.
my God, pack a lunch.
Pack
kids.
lunch, yeah. Have your mom pack it.
Lunch.
Unless he wipes that on his asshole too. He went to the lockers and opened them all up and wiped his ass with all the kids' lunch. And Palazzetti, he's 25, has worked as a custodian for Upper Deerfield Township Schools since back in September of 2019. Chase wants to go on a date with him.
Well, I didn't know all this.
This sounds like a guy you'd be like, you'd come in and you go, Josh, I went on a date. And I'd be like, tell me about it. He goes, it was horrible. He was a janitor. And he was telling me about how much he loves to wipe his ass with the rolls at the school. So I dated him for 4 years.
And then he stole my eyeliner.
We're engaged.
I'm not surprised. I was like, oh, he's 25. No wonder I thought he was cute. Ugh.
What, you like the youngins?
Unfortunately.
Uh-oh.
Look, those eyes don't even care, though, because you know he's just going to fuck the
He's
prison
got
cafeteria food, too. He's like, let me see what they serve in there.
So what do you like to do? What was his name? Giovanni, what do you like to do for fun? He's like, well, I mean, I love my job.
I take mystery meat and I make it more of a mystery.
This is just terrible. This is the worst story you've ever read on the show.
I don't know about that. Authorities will collect bodily fluid samples. They're going to collect bodily fluid samples from Impellizzeri to see whether he spread any infectious diseases. So that's good. They're going to find out if he's got any, the clap or anything like that he's tossing around. I guess if all the kids all of a sudden are like, a rash of children at Upper Deerfield Township schools have sores on their face, that would be bad. That we'd know where they came from. this janitor.
Terrible.
Impelazzetti of Bridgetown was charged Tuesday with tampering with food products, 2 counts to the 3rd degree, aggravated assault, and endangering the welfare of children. He was charged Thursday with 2nd degree official misconduct. The investigation remains open. Anyone with information relating to the allegations can contact state police detective. La 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 la.
Oh my God! Did we say he's going to jail?
Probably. I think he's been charged, and they're going to. They're going to investigate further and see how much they can. I'd imagine he's fired.
Do you think they were doing this back in the 50s, or this is a new development that Gen Z does?
I think they might have been.
This has been going around for...
But now we have the internet and cameras, so we're seeing the ills of humanity more.
It's really terrible, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, back in the old good days, you could wipe your ass with a fucking piece of pizza and put it back onto the school tray without anyone even knowing.
That's so terrible.
Mm-hmm.
You think that I had to worry about that in middle school?
Well, we're here today. Let's not try and dwell on
okay.
what perhaps you ingested.
Oh, my gosh. I'm really worked up on this one. I don't like it.
Okay, let's get it out of your head. Let's get it out of your head.
It can happen anywhere.
I don't like this one.
Yeah, it could happen in any place.
As we've covered on this show.
Semen terrorism is a real threat.
Oh, yeah.
Terrorism, if you will.
Yeah, terrorism. And also, I mean, this guy was not just a jizz terrorist. I mean, he was throwing his poop around. He was peeing. He was.
I just don't like it.
Yeah, that's a real sloppy Joe.
Ew.
Oh, no.
Mark Bielenberg sent this one in. We'll wrap up with this story. JoshPottershow@gmail.com. A palate cleanser, if you will, here.
Okay.
An Omaha man employed at a company that transport bodies to the morgue after death investigations faces a charge of attempted burglary after he allegedly returned to the scene of a natural death to tamper with a sex doll. Now, I think this guy's a hero, frankly. I don't think he's a... So this man, he transports dead bodies to the morgue all day long. He's not fucking the bodies.
Oh, yeah, he's not.
He went back and fucked one of the dead people's sex dolls.
See, this one is a palate cleanser. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
Exactly.
Fine, I'll let this one slide.
This man...
I'd encourage it.
Yes, this man's just doing... I mean...
That guy's not using it anymore.
Exactly. Yeah. And the sex doll gonna just, not be used ever again? This guy's like, well, hey, is that a sex doll over there?
He's recycling.
I'll be back. Exactly.
You think the family wants to have to decide where that goes?
Yeah, I don't think it's in the will.
Nobody wants it. Nobody wants it.
It's not in the will. It's not like he's handing it down to the fucking
to
his son. This 41-year-old man is accused of returning to a Chaleo apartment complex under the guise of collecting a sex doll. He's like, I'm just here for the sex doll. Nothing crazy. I'm not here to do anything bad. I'm here for the sex doll.
Uh-huh.
It was found on a bed next to a dead body for the biopsy. I wonder if the sex doll did it.
Well, a lot of times men have heart attacks during sexual acts.
Really?
It happens all the time.
Yeah, have you seen it? Have you caused any?
I've heard about it.
Well, we're getting up there, lady. We might.
No, we're not.
You might see more heart attacks. Oh, you fucked the younger ones.
No. No, I'm just on Bumble and I'm like, oh, he's cute, and then I'm like, oh, he's 26. Like, I'm like, of course, I swipe left.
That's what I do too. I go, ooh la la.
No, I get annoyed. I get annoyed that they're young. I go, come on, next.
I'm proud of myself when they're young, and then I go, this isn't gonna last. And sure enough, it certainly doesn't. Anyhow, they found the body on the bed, the dead body, and then the sex doll also. They're both like in the moment. Despite management refusing his request to take the doll, he's like, I gotta take the sex doll. They're like, I think you should leave it. The man was found inside the apartment later with the deadbolt locked, his pants disheveled, and the sex doll. Now, this is in the report. The sex doll was sticky to the touch.
Okay.
Who found that out?
A person died on it, though.
Not on it, next to it.
Oh, next to it.
An investigator goes, yeah, that's jizz.
No.
This guy fucked it. He fucked it, folks. It's sticky to the touch. What a fucking...
Or he just picked it up and he was like, oh, that's sticky.
I don't think you go in...
I don't think he went like this.
I don't think you go in willy-nilly.
I don't think he licked it.
He touched it and goes... Rubbed it on his gums to make sure... That's cum, folks.
No.
Dragnet.
He looks like a nice guy.
The Dragnet song. He's like...
He looks like we should just be happy that he went back for the doll.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
He was so concerned about the he was driving around later the day. He's like, that poor doll.
We should also maybe be questioning why he's the one responsible for transporting dead bodies.
I think we know why. Look at the guy.
You know what? He might have PTSD.
Looks like he's a Chris Broussard.
When you deal with a lot of dead bodies, I hear that
doll?
also messes you up.
Probably, but I think you have to be missing a little something in order so that you're not.
Chris
That's not
Barron?
a
What's
Chris
his
Broussard.
name?
Yes,
Chris Broussard.
One of Chris Broussard's cousins, perhaps. So let's finish this story a little bit. See what else he does here, because I think this man. We should start a foundation. Did you die and left a sex doll behind?
Well, again, I do feel bad. Like he's never going to have another job in his life.
Well, I feel bad for the sex doll because maybe it might not have another home in its life, and this guy was about to repurpose it, and here we are poo-pooing his charitable activities. And like I said, we should start a service rehousing sex dolls.
He could go live in Shawnee's garage and have a
That's right.
Great end of life plan.
Maybe he and Shawnee should hang out together. So on the morning of October 6th, according to the arrest affidavit, investigators with the Sarpy County Sheriff's Office responded to a natural death call at an apartment complex near 145th Street and Giles Road. The coroner took photos of the scene, contacted next of kin, and called the Mid-America First Call. They go, we got a sex doll here. Your nephew died, but he left behind a sex doll. You want to come get it? Two men with Mid-America First Call arrived at the apartment to transport the body. On the bed next to the man's body, a sex doll described as a very real-life-size version of an adult female was located. Both body transporters made comments about the doll before removing the body. Is anyone going to fuck that? What do you say after we get the body out of here? Can we have that? They're like asking, look at the tits on that sex doll. Around 4 p.m. the same day, Sarpy authorities received a call from the management about an odd request they had received from one of the body transporters. He allegedly told management that the sheriff's office wanted to take the doll to collect swabs for a biopsy. The apartment manager goes, yeah, I don't think so. I think they'll just come get it themselves. Yeah, I know the sheriff department, they called me. They said they got to come get the body, the sex doll.
They got to killed him.
They got to test the cum, and they got to interrogate the sex doll to see what happened. No, it's good. She's allowed to be released with me. Despite calling to ask for permission, according to the affidavit, the man was already inside the apartment with the door locked and the deadbolt latched. I'm not going to get permission. When management went to check on the apartment, they found the man with his shirt untucked, his pants in disarray, and he allegedly became upset after the manager again told him that he couldn't take the sex doll as evidence, and he vowed to come back with a search warrant. I'll be back with a search warrant, and I'll put my penis in this sex doll. You watch me.
So they came back and he was undressed.
Yeah, he was like,
he was disheveled.
Oh,
covers blown.
I'm just getting evidence over here.
Oh my God.
The manager told me that she feared he was going to return to the complex and break in and steal the doll. I think he was going to come in and fuck the doll. I wouldn't care about him stealing it. I mean, everyone's worried about this sex doll that's being stolen. I mean, that's a valuable sex doll. When investigators returned to the apartment after being alerted to the bizarre interaction, they found that the scene had been altered. A box that was previously in the closet was found on top of the bed next to the doll, and the doll itself appeared to have been altered near her thigh area. So, jizzed on her thighs? I don't know.
No.
I don't know. Fucked?
What does it mean?
Look at the next sentence. It makes it even more confusing.
According to the affidavit, it appeared that something had rubbed her inner thighs.
Oh.
And the doll was sticky to the touch. The sex doll was collected to be tested for DNA. So someone was like, the cop goes in there. She's been altered. I'm down here in the pussy portion of the doll, and he's got one of those recorders. As I observe the pussy portion of the doll, it seems that something has been altered here. It appears something had been rubbing. Yep, it's sticky to the touch and taste.
This feels like an episode of Reno 911. Like, don't you think this would be a great plot?
Sure.
I did feel bad for this man, and now after reading the whole story, I don't feel so bad for him. I think he made these choices, and there's consequences to choices like this.
He just wanted to repurpose this sex doll, you know? She's not getting fucked by this guy anymore. Let him have at it. He was not on the clock when the incident occurred, so he wasn't wasting company time.
But he was immediately terminated. He's not
He punched out and was like, I got to get back to that place where that sex doll wasn't. Fuck it.
Yikes.
Why are they not paying him enough to get his own?
Yikes. That's what I mean.
And also, why are they not commending him for apparently not, messing with the bodies. For
Like
so
I
long.
said, I wish I had some like inspirational music to say, but I would be like, are you looking to repurpose your sex doll? We'll find a happy, healthy home where your sex doll can get jizzed into by an appreciative man like this one. One of Chris Broussard's
he can
cousins.
start a business. Can you ask him to come on the show?
I'd love that. Let's find him,
Can you
please.
interview him?
Yes.
Because I think it would be interesting to hear his side.
Oh, we might need an interpreter.
I wish I had a picture of the doll.
Oh boy, Chase. Did you plug anything before the show? Did you have anything you want to plug?
Oh, no, I haven't plugged anything.
Well, please plug away.
Okay, go ahead and check out Inspired and Tired. It's a podcast where you listen to podcasts. You can find it. My Instagram is Chase_O'Donnell. And that's all I want to plug. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Always a pleasure.
Always a pleasure.
And the Roachies are coming up at the end of the year. Of course, the Chase O'Donnell Award. Do you have any off the top of your dome? Do you have anybody who you think should win it or could win it?
Mm-mm.
No? Okay.
Just me.
Just you.
Do I get to be nominated again?
No, you are the award.
I am the award. I'm going to do some thinking off the top of my dome, as you call it. I mean, like, Sarah's obviously my number one.
She is in the running.
She's my number one girl.
Ooh, I wonder if that endorsement will help her chances. Anyhow, folks, you can see me on the eve of Thanksgiving. Buy your tickets. November 22nd, Helium Comedy Club. November 29th, buy tickets to that too. If you're on the other side of the country here in Southern California, Brea Improv, Josh Potter and friends. I think you're going to come, aren't you?
Yeah, it's in my calendar.
Well, look at that. So Chase will be one of the and friends. I'm excited. And beyond that, we have December 1st through 3rd, La Jolla Comedy Store, December 22nd through 23rd. Going to be in Tampa Bay at Side Splitters. Tickets for all of those shows are on sale. Excited to announce some 2024 things very soon. Other than that, join the Patreon, patreon.com/JoshPottershow. Hit up the Twitch, twitch.tv/Josh_Potter. Rate, review, subscribe this channel. All that stuff. I love you very much. Thank you for being a roach. And be sure to hit us up, joshpottershow@gmail.com. Other than that, thank you to Milo, to who's this guy? Alex. That's what I thought. I wasn't sure.
Who are you?
Sorry. Who's this guy? I can't see.
Oh, it's because of his glasses.
Yeah, sorry, Alex. You did a great job today. Milo, Alex, Kirsten, Chase, on behalf of all of us, thank you for being here at the Roach Motel, and have a great rest of your week.
Thank you.